Hey Tulsa, I know you have been waiting on pins and needles, anticipating the June market report, and I'm excited to share with you. I have the latest and greatest data and details about what's going on in the Tulsa, Oklahoma real estate market. Well, hey there, I'm Jenny Wolek with the Wolek Group, Keller Williams Realty, and we are always intentionally paying attention to the real estate market. It's our business. It's what we do. We help our clients. And in order for us to best help our clients, we must be educated on the latest and greatest. So here you go. Of course, this 11-page report is available to you. Just message us and we'll send it over to you if you like all the details. But I'll give you a quick summary here. So let's go. All right, here we go. We are halfway through the year. You know how the numbers work. I share this over and over again. We're looking back at the first half of the year. June is done. We've got the numbers, and so now I can share them with you. I like looking at the summary of year to date. Of course, the report does share month over month, like June of 2026 compared to June of 2025. But, for our purposes, I like just seeing in a snapshot, like how are we doing in general compared to this time last year? So good news, we've got closed sales are up 8%. We've got pending sales. We are definitely feeling busier this time of year. You may have noticed that real estate tends to be seasonal. We have seasonality throughout a year, and you would guess it just right if you were to think that summertime is a busy season for real estate. Yes, you're right, it is. So we are definitely, as a real estate team, had the most amount of closings in June this year that we've had all year. And that reflects also inside of the data that I'm sharing with you. So June pending sales were also up 9.34. Now, new listings actually down a tiny bit, negative 1.25. Now, I could take some guesses as to what that is. Maybe if people already had their home on the market, they really needed to make a move this summer. Maybe the property was already launched, or they were family vacations and travels. We see that a lot this time of year when school gets out. So who knows what's going on, but listing inventory is down just a tiny bit. So this does tell us, right? If you are thinking about making a move, now could be a great opportunity. Maybe there's not as much competition. Now, the median list price and the median sales price are pretty much in sync with what we typically see. The median list price this year to date is $285. The median sales price is $280. So right there, you can see that typical concessions that a seller may need to do, and this gives hope for some buyers into this new market. You may have some opportunities to get some closing costs paid or repairs negotiated coming off the list price a little bit. Now, this is interesting to note, is that does just tell us, though, that the list price to sales price, that ratio between the two is about 99%. So this is smart to understand. We hear this a lot. People are looking to get a good deal, and that is an interesting way of going about real estate. For us, we, of course, would like to guide our clients to achieve their real estate goals, but we have to be realistic of what is actually happening. So if that was a phrase that came my way, I would first just ask a question. Well, please define for me, what does a good deal even look like to you? And then we could try and help you. Now, the median days on market is 25 days on market. That, let me remind you, I say this every single time, but I think it's smart to remember that this isn't just, I put my home on the market and it closes in 25 days. Nope. That's not how it works. You put your home on the market and then it takes 25 days on the median, right? We're taking all of the numbers of the days and plopping it in the middle. So about 25 days is the middle there. That then starts the pending process. So you will have another at least 30 days for all of the things to get wrapped up. So we're looking at least 2 months, Now, if you're on the buy side, remember you talking with your real estate professional first for a consultation. If you are obtaining a mortgage, you want to start that process so you're really ready to make a strong offer when you find that home, because homes aren't taking that long they're not sitting that long on the market. So if you found a home today, then you would then plus that to have another 30 to 45 days for the pending process. So this is smart to think about, especially as a buyer, if you are in a lease and that lease has a day that lease is up, or if you also need to sell your home at the same time as buying a home, there are considerations there as well. So all of these things, to be honest, should require first a conversation with your real estate professional. Of course, we would love to be that real estate team of choice for you. If you have questions, let us know. We're always here and ready to help. I'll talk to you real soon.